What's up, Greg Larnerd here from ESPN 105.1 The Zone. We're here at UTC, beautiful Frost Stadium, to talk some softball for our Off the Diamond segment with UTC softball. Let's meet the player. All right, we're here with Liz Rodebaugh, freshman, first baseman, catcher. We're not sure. We will find out. Welcome in, Liz. You are from Midland City, Alabama. Why did you choose UTC?
Well, aside from the coaching staff and just the school, I'm from a very small town. So coming to a big city was definitely kind of scary, but Chattanooga is very outdoorsy and there's a lot of things to do, so I really like that.
Now, what is your favorite thing about playing here with the Mocs?
Definitely the friendships and the memories just that have already been made. I can only imagine all the things that are going to happen over the next 4 years.
Now, you played first mostly this season, but you told me off camera that you're actually not a first baseman. This is your first time having played first base. So first and foremost, what's the experience been like for you playing a new position somewhere you've never played before?
I mean, it's definitely been different, but it's been a learn as you go type of thing, and I feel like, my coaches believed in me, and I was just very grateful for the chance to be able to play. And starting as a freshman, that's an accomplishment in itself, so it's been great. Yeah,
you get a chance to play, and you get your bat in the lineup. There's nothing bad about that. But originally, you were a catcher. So in one of the last series here this season, you played a little bit of catcher. Is that something that you're hoping to get back to eventually in your college career?
I would definitely like to. I would probably say that's my favorite position, but honestly, like I said, I'm happy wherever the coaches put me. I just want to play.
So I know first base was new, but what do you like most about being there and playing first base? What have been some of the challenges, and what do you like most about it?
What I like most, kind of like catching, you're in almost every play. If there's a ball hit to the infield, you're most likely going to be catching the out, so that's awesome. I like being involved, and I feel like I can talk to my pitcher a lot and, really encourage them if they're down. And challenges, as you can probably tell, I'm very short, so
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I thought about it when I was thinking about it, because Coach Reed had mentioned it to me about you playing first base. You're only 5'3" on the website, but isn't that 5'3"?
Yes.
Okay, she is 5'3", so that is a challenge. I was a first baseman. 6'2" is a little bit more helpful than 5'3".
For sure. So the height, it's kind of just a running joke through the team that I'm probably the shortest first baseman in all of D1 softball, but I feel
you're unique in that way then.
Yes, exactly. But I feel like my heart and the way I play the game makes up for my height, so that's what we go with.
So that's always good. I have a lot of heart. But when you get an opportunity to play catcher, what do you like most about playing catcher, and what drew you to the position of catcher being back here? Because I'm going to be honest, like I said, I played baseball. I never wanted any part of being behind home plate. I always wanted to be in the infield somewhere. So what do you like most about playing catcher, and what drew you to that position?
Well, I didn't actually start playing softball until 7th grade. I played baseball, and I had an older brother, and he was a pitcher. So in the yard a lot, I was his catcher, and that's really where it started. And I just really fell in love with the position, and like I said, you're involved with every pitch and every play, and being behind the plate, you're a big leader on the field, and so I just really like that role, and so that's just why I just love catching so much.
All right, let's take it from behind home plate to the batter's box. Let's see your stance right now and what it looks like. Okay, so you're slightly open and a little bit wider, hands pretty neutral. What is it about your stance right now that it makes it unique to you, and why is it comfortable?
I would say it's comfortable because I'm really big on being in my legs and just what comes natural, really, and that's just what I've always done. And whenever I got in the box, and that's just what's been natural, and that's what I was always told to do. So that's what we went with.
That works. So when you're in the batter's box, and I know there's many different situations with different girls on base and things like that, but when you get into the batter's box, what is your mindset? What is your goal when you try to step into the batter's box to face a pitcher?
Well, I want to win this battle, and really, I try not to think about too much, no mechanical things or anything like that. Just see ball, hit ball, and just focus on hitting the ball solid.
Now, this is your freshman year, correct? And, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, what is something that you've really tried hard to work on this year, being your first year?
Just the level of coming from high school softball to college softball is a very big jump. So just the pace of the game and the players, everybody here is good. Where you come from high school, where you're one of the ones that stand out, and everybody here is good. So, just realizing, really accepting my role in the team has been one of the biggest things that I've tried to work on. Wherever the coaches put me, whatever they tell me to do, I just want to, make them happy and play for my team and be a team player.
Now, you've played first, so that's a different position for you. You want to catch. You're mostly a catcher, but it's senior day. Say, let's go ahead 4 years in the future, and Coach Reed, he's still here, let's say, and he says, hey, Liz, you can play anywhere you want on the field. Where would you play and why?
Goodness. Probably catching. I just really...
No. Say like it needs to be like a different position that you're not normally playing.
Okay. Well, I feel like I've played every other position except for pitching and softball. Never really played a lot of outfield, but so maybe see how pitching would be.
Okay. Yeah, we want to take Brooke Parrott's spot over.
Well, not really. I don't think I'd be very good at it, but if I was good at it, maybe that would be kind of fun.
Okay, well maybe senior day coach can let you throw to a batter or two, something like that. Now, when you're playing, do you have any superstitions? Are you a superstitious person? Do you have any routines when you're playing?
I'm not very superstitious, but I do have one thing, and it's the way I gear up whenever I'm getting ready to hit. It's always Evo Shield, helmet, and then I put the bat and gloves on, but you don't strap them.
Okay.
You put one on, put the other one on, and then you strap them.
Okay.
And then
which one goes on first?
The right. The right's always
the
first.
right.
Always the right. And then
Interesting, because I work left to right, so you're working right to left.
Mm-hmm.
You go backwards a little bit.
So. Yeah.
I think of it as you read from left to right, so that's why I always go left to right first. But hey, whatever works for you, that's good. I like the superstitiousness of softball. When you think about your softball career, is there somebody that really influenced you to get into the game and to be where you are right now as a softball player?
That's a hard one. My dad and my brother played really big roles into getting me into this sport. My dad was a college athlete himself. He actually played basketball and track, but he also played baseball. So he was the one that taught me from 3 years old up. So he was definitely a very big role model in my life.
Did he coach you growing up as well?
He did, all the way up until I quit playing baseball and started playing softball. I feel like that was a hard transition for him, coming off the field and being there. But he's my biggest supporter, and so.
Now, when you think back about your entire softball career, and I know you're only a freshman, but high school, this season, anything, is there a favorite softball memory that stands out to you?
Oh man, I feel like I have so many from high school, but probably whenever my team made state, we were always younger and really small, so we were kind of the underdogs, but we pulled through and made it to state, and we ended up, my actual 8th grade year, we made it 3rd in state, and then my junior year, we went really far into state, and then I feel like we would have done the same thing senior year, but COVID happened, so we didn't get to make it.
Damn COVID. Anyways, all right, let's talk a little bit about your aspirations after softball. Again, I know you're a freshman, you got many, many years here, but what are you majoring? When you think ahead, what is something that you want to do after softball?
So I'm an exercise science major, but I really want to go to physical therapy school and become a physical therapist in hopes to, I actually had arm problems, so I spent a lot of time in physical therapy. So in hopes to, help other athletes like me, and I feel like that's something that I'd really enjoy, so.
Now, if you're thinking about Coach Reed, Frank Reed, your head softball coach, you could describe him in one word, what would it be and why?
Trickster, for sure.
Why trickster? We need some backstory on what he does to kind of prank you guys.
Oh goodness, he likes to hide things, and when he hides them, he always acts like he didn't hide them, but we know it's him and he doesn't tell us. Still, we have not found our home run chain. We don't know where it's at, but.
Why would he hide the home run chain?
I think he said that we weren't doing good whenever we had it, so. Maybe that's his superstition. I don't know.
It could be. It certainly could be. Now, if you needed a good laugh from any of your teammates and you said, I need to loosen up before a game, which teammate would you go to and why?
Without a doubt, Haley Weisenbach. She's just always so uplifting, always in a great mood. It doesn't matter how she's playing. She's such a team player, and there's nothing more that you could ask for in a teammate. And so, I know she plays right field, so I'm at first base. I hear her all the time. She's always making jokes out there, always making me laugh. Quite often I find myself laughing at her, and I'm like, oh, they're about to pitch the ball. But so she's always making you smile and will bring you up if you're having a bad day or bad game.
Now, final thing, and this one's for the kids, as normal as we usually do here on the Off the Diamond segment. If you could give some advice to a younger group of softball players, what would you tell them and why?
Work hard. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to, but most importantly, softball is supposed to you're meant to have fun. It's a game, but, make the memories, make the friendships, and just have fun while doing it.
Liz Rodebaugh, ladies and gentlemen, first base for now, but maybe catcher in the future and wherever else she may play. Thanks so much for being here with us. Appreciate you.